I will never copyright a reaction channel. I will never, ever strike down a compilation of me because I don't care. Hey guys.
Hi, Amber.
I'm back again.
Wow, yeah, I'm sorry, but Amber just posted a whole nother video. I was not expecting that. I was thinking that she was gonna be gone for like maybe a week, 2 weeks before she would post another video, but she posted a video. She did. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the video together. Let's see what she has to say.
So I originally had a different video that I was gonna have go up today.
Okay, and
I just feel like a lot is happening and it's super overwhelming. I don't know, like I'm only one person over here and it's just like so much is being said, and I know legal terms love to be thrown around like slander, defamation. 9 times out of 10,
I don't know, I could be wrong about this, but from my experience I feel like it's usually Amber that throws those words around. Am I wrong?
people don't really know what they're talking about, but I feel like in the situations that have been happening recently, there is a lot of slander, there is a lot of defamation. Like there's no legal terms love to be thrown around like slander, defamation.
Like what you're doing right now.
Difference between like gossiping versus like downright straight up defamation, lies, completely making up stories that aren't true at all.
We know that Emily, Willow, Tommy has a daughter. She has a daughter.
And she mentioned her name in a video recording or audio recording, whichever one. So there's some truth. The fact that Amber, you haven't even mentioned the daughter part, it kind of makes me sus to listen to whatever you have to say. You know what I mean? So to say that it's not true at all is false. That's a lie. You're lying again. You know what I mean? Gossiping, maybe. Yeah, gossiping isn't that terrible. But I think the gossiping came out of the fact that you won't talk about it. But maybe you'll talk about it now. So let's go ahead and see. But I feel like most of it was concern. And if you don't point out the fact that you can see and recognize concern, I don't think I can trust nothing coming out of your mouth if you can't even at least see that just a little bit.
I told myself I would never talk about this to protect myself.
I thought she was protecting Tommy. What happened to protecting Tommy? Now you're trying to protect yourself? Okay. From what exactly? Like, what does this have to do with Amber? I'm so sorry, but I just feel like this is not even about Amber anymore. It's about who Amber was or is or trying to date. This is not about you, Amber. Protect yourself. From what? Oh, wait, from Tommy. Okay, gotcha.
Because it is scary.
It's scary to date someone that might potentially feed you to the point of death. Now, I want y'all to know her brother, Tommy's ex-girlfriend, spoke with old lawyers Jordy and basically said that he would not be surprised if Tommy, Willow, Emily did encourage his sister to feed to the point of, but he did say that it was going to happen either way. You know, Tommy was just there for the ride and probably egging it on baby, but he wouldn't be surprised. And if she was, his sister wouldn't tell him that Emily Willow was doing that. The fact that Emily Willow has multiple names, isn't that so suspicious?
Because there's a lot that goes in it, but like if I can somehow prove that I'm not lying, then I'm going to do that. I shouldn't have to.
What do you mean? If you can prove it, that would be great. But what do you mean you shouldn't have to? You're a public figure. You know what I mean? Like, regular rules won't apply to you. You know what I mean? But, so you kind of have to. And if you can, go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that right now.
I shouldn't have to stand here and do this. Like, I honestly feel pathetic. I feel triggered. I feel just like YouTube is ruining my life.
And she did it. So we're back to the crying. We're back to YouTube ruining our lives. How is Amber able to come on YouTube and be like, I just can't, like, YouTube is ruining my life. And then she's on TikTok like, I don't like Trump. I never liked Trump. And she's on TikTok talking to her friend like, oh, I love when too baby, too baby, too baby. And she's no, oh, I can do whatever I want. It's my word and y'all living in it. And then she come on YouTube like, you guys, I feel so sad for me. I'm just so sad right now. You're ruining my life. Like, and scene. It's so crazy that you won't feel all these things. You won't feel triggered. You won't feel pathetic about the fact that you're 500 pounds. And every second that goes by, you are currently, every single second, faster than a regular human being. But you're going to feel this way because somebody had called out the fact that your girlfriend, ex, and she's probably potentially a feeder and was found on feeder websites. That's what's ruining your life.
Like, truly ruining my life. And I have gone through a lot with YouTube. I've gone through a fucking lot. I have had some serious high highs and I've had some serious low lows, but something about everything that's been happening, it has hit different.
Quit. Just quit. Go get a regular job and quit. And stop putting your life on YouTube. You can date Tommy if you want, and if she feeds you to that, go ahead. That's your life. You want to live it that way. I mean, we're all living in your world, isn't it?
It has affected me differently than anything else ever has. And seeing what a large chunk of...
No tears. No tears. She is a great performer.
Whatever this community is doing, seeing what you guys are doing has made me just not want to do YouTube anymore.
Not want to do YouTube anymore. Then don't. Then don't do YouTube. This is your community, Amber. This is the community that you created. Okay, if you were just an honest person that came on here, plus size, obese, and you said, hey, I want to lose weight, and you actually took the steps and you did the work and you lost the weight, I really feel like Emberlyn could have been like a celebrity. I really do. Like, I feel like Emberlyn, if she did the work, lost the weight, she would have been like a poster child for weight loss. She could be like, she already has a platform. She's been doing this for 10 years, making so much money. You could be a legit celebrity. Like, you could be on posters, magazines. You could be used as, you know, like inspiration, motivation. People could know your name. A lot of people who want to lose weight can look up to you. Like, you could have done that, Amber. I feel like you could do that. But that's not the life you chose. That's not the life you're choosing.
This community is doing...
Because you were dishonest, you took advantage of the YouTube money, you took advantage of the views, you took advantage of the fact that you were a bigger person and people were attracted. You took advantage and you created a community that is now super detailed oriented, very suspicious of everything that you do not trust you, and know you as a liar, confirmed, with proof, documented, and evidence. And you're like, oh, no, babes, you're 33. Sometimes I forget, but it's like, take some steps, do something about it. Either you change, you be a better person, right? And you just try not to keep things away from your audience, and gain their trust over time, or you can leave YouTube.
That scares me because that means I'm about to drastically change my life if I choose to take a step back.
That might be a good thing.
I really don't want to stand here and cry and be whiny.
You have been doing it. I feel like this entire week, you will not see a drop of tear. Her eyes are not even red.
I don't want to do any of that because I do take partial credit into all of this. Years ago, I became a fucking troll.
Emberlyn takes credit? Emberlyn takes credit? Partial. But she takes credit. Oh, is the phone so low connecting?
A huge troll. I almost asked for the negativity, especially like 2019, 2018, 2017. I almost asked for it. Any attention was good attention for me. Even if it was bad, even if it made me feel like shit. But as someone who's gonna be 34 years old, I regret that. I regret that side of me. But we do shit in our 20s that we regret. Unfortunately, it's like this is just staying with me.
No, not really. Like I said, you could change it. You could just be a more open, honest person to your audience and just stop it with the fake crying, the manipulation.
As much as I grow up, as much as I try to change.
Who said that? Who gave you the permission to say that you've grown up? You're saying that's self-proclaimed. Ain't nobody agreeing with you. How has she grown? She's literally still 500 pounds. What she mean by they won't change with her? If Lynn was actually doing the work, you can't help but root for her. But she's not. And the fact that she's had people rooting for her for so long, and that's why they've turned against her, right? Like, girl, make it make sense. I watch a lot of reaction channels, and honestly, people just want her to do the god. They just want her to do the god. Like, oh, Lord, Jordan has been hoping that she would take Alexander for so long. You know what I mean? Like, and when she did, he was very happy about that. He actually had a little bit of hope. But now she stopped. She's going to start the whole cycle, probably, maybe. I don't even know. She's just mad that YouTubers came in and actually stopped something that was not good for her and would have just, you know, continued her little cycles.
Whether that just be in my personal life or on YouTube, you guys won't change with me.
It's just so manipulative. I'm sorry. She's trying to put the blame on her viewers. Like, oh, it's you guys are the ones. You guys are not changing. All because you lost a girlfriend. All because your potential future girlfriend was chased away. Amber, are you putting this effort in your weight loss?
You guys aren't changing with me, and I'm just like stuck in this weird girl world, like Amberverse, negative.
It could be positive. It could be positive if you actually took the steps and did the work and deliver what you promised your viewers. It's like a business, right? You took so much money from all your customers and you never gave them the product. And now you're mad that you're getting all these negative reviews and you're crying. You're like, oh my God, I don't know what is going on in this specific world that I have built. This Amber Bars. I don't even know. It's so negative. Babes. Or was she the one who was trolling people? Scamming people? You know what I mean? So don't shut up. You could take active steps. Don't be coming on here crying. Take active steps.
Just like horrible space, and I want to break up with it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore, and I just don't know what to do.
It took Amber losing her potential future girlfriend to be like, I want to change.
Stepping away from any sort of job is hard.
It is hard. Every single job should be some sort. Life is hard. You know what I mean? Amber, you don't do any work, though. Maybe she's really hurt because this video is 7:40 minutes, and I think it needs to be 8 minutes for you to get ad revenue. So maybe she's trying to flip off the haters and the, you know, content creators and reaction channels, I meant to say, and be like, you see, this time I did make it 8:10 to 7:40, so it's not about the money, and I'm actually, whatever. But I think Emily is actually mad that Tommy went away, or maybe that she can't have this open relationship with Tommy, and now she has to keep Tommy a secret because she did say, "Oh, I'm not a secret." So da da da. The fact that Amber Lynn is not addressing the concerns is what is getting to me, because she's saying that they're all lies, but you haven't proved that. But this is a video that she's supposed to be making, proving it, right? But all she's doing is crying and talking about her feelings of losing a potential girlfriend that could have been a feeder.
Time and thought, and you need to figure out, like, okay, so if I step away, what are my next steps? I have to figure that out. I need to do it in private, but that's not what this is about. I'm scared.
But she's not scared to eat. She's not scared to be 500 pounds.
I'm scared to talk about this. I am. So many of you thought Valentine was fake. That was the biggest thing. Valentine isn't real. Valentine isn't real. And I accepted it for what it was. I was like, they don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm actively having so much fucking anxiety for what I'm about to say.
Why do you keep bringing it up then? I actually forgotten about Valentine. If I'm being honest, I've forgotten about Valentine. I don't really care. But in the last video, I think maybe, did she bring it up? I don't know. But I feel like Evelyn keeps bringing up Valentine. Like, it's not even about Valentine anymore. Now it's about Tommy. You know what I mean? And it's about Valentine a little bit, yeah. I mean, true. I mean, okay, yeah, so I do get it. You know, but some people are saying that Tommy could have been Valentine, you know? So if people are saying that Tommy could have been Valentine, then some people are assuming that if Valentine did exist, it could have been Tommy, or it could have been someone that is not that serious, or she just did not exist. So it wasn't like definite. I don't know if it's that, maybe for some people, but for you to like, you know what? Maybe it's because she watched Karina Kaboom. Karina Kaboom will probably say, I think I did see a video of her saying that Valentine did not exist. And I know that Amberlynn watches Karina Kaboom because I saw a Karina Kaboom reaction video, and the very next video that Amberlynn made, I was watching it from another reaction channel that's different from Karina, and she literally said verbatim the same words that Karina said. I'm like, oh my god. You do watch her.
Like, whoo.
No tears.
Valentine's name is Erica, and Erica had a wife.
So I guess now she's doxing, if we're gonna use those words on Valentine, to prove that Valentine is not Tommy, but it's Tommy a feeder. That's all I think right now people kind of care about. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been set up for something. Like we already figured out, you know, like Valentine, Erica had a wife because she basically said so in her previous video, which makes me feel like she kind of set us up for this video. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let me know.
I'm about to reveal screenshots
Okay.
that I could find because this is the only way that I'm going to prove it. Here is me not making time for my friends because I am literally always giving every single part of me to Erica. You guys know I struggle with BPD, so
We read the text. We're divorced officially. I spent the whole day on the phone with Erica. Exactly. No time for me. But we're divorced officially. Who is that? Is that supposed to be Tommy or whatever? I mean, I don't really want to beg for you to be around if I'm not a priority to you like I used to be. You started dating Erica and you literally stopped talking to me almost completely. It's fine. It just makes me sad. I don't mean to do that. I just give a lot of my energy to her, and then I feel like my social battery is gone, but I'll have to do better because I want you in my life and I want to talk to you and be there for you. Okay, so I'm completely confused. If you understand this, let me know because I'm completely confused. What am I supposed to be getting out of this?
struggle with BPD.
I can't forget the BPD. I don't think anyone can forget. I think at this point, God wakes up every day and remembers that Evelyn has BPD because you constantly talk about BPD, but you don't really try to like act like you don't talk about it in like a constructive way, like only as an excuse.
So one of those things is when I get into a relationship, my partner literally consumes me, whether they try to or not. Do you guys remember that night when my mom stayed the night with me and we colored like children and people?
We broke up. My mom is staying the night because I didn't want to be alone. I don't know. Aww. What happened to Alexa? She couldn't fly in. Do you want to call me? I'm smoking now. I'm smoking and about to snack. Oh, I didn't go out tonight. Who is this?
This kind of exposes Amberlynn for just, smoking and snacking because her friend's doing it, so she's probably doing it too. She's so comfortable to tell her that.
Like, oh my God, they're such children. Yeah, that was when I was breaking up with Erica. Here's my friend Alexis just
Oh, it is Alexis. Okay, so she's texting Alexis. This is her texting Alexis? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. It's alright. Erica was so fugly to me. I don't know why, but I feel like this relationship with Alexis is not given. It's not given to me.
being Alexis. And to top it all off, here's a screenshot of me telling Alexis that Erica's wife called me while I was at a birthday party.
An effing birthday party, and Erica's wife found out about me and just called me. I cried the whole call. First of all, Emily, you don't cry. I don't think you have any water in you to cry, so I doubt that. Second of all, I'm surprised you're even going to a birthday party. Whose birthday party? Was it your mom? Was it your mom's boyfriend? Was it your mom's boyfriend's family member? Who? Erica's wife found out about me. The way she phrased that makes me feel like she knew Erica was married and was still talking to her. I find it sus.
Remember that birthday party I went to when I was outside? It was super hot. It was at a park.
That is so weird. I was outside. Where else? At a park. It was hot that day. Are you lying? Those are some really small, irrelevant details that I really did not need to know. Like, it doesn't really add any authenticity to this story narrative.
It was that day. You guys went from believing Valentine was fake.
That emotion is hard. Look at her face when she say that. Fake. Like, she's really emphasizing on that so hard. It makes me feel weird. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, girl, what? Why are you trying so hard to prove that Valentine was real? 7 minutes and 40-second video, and we're 4 minute 43 seconds in it, and you haven't said anything about Tommy. You're still talking about Valentine, how Valentine was real, and Erica. Who knows? Maybe she was talking to Alexis, and Alexis was telling her that she's officially divorced. Are you sure Alexis is not waiting on you, babes? Are you sure Alexis is not waiting her turn?
Was fake to them believing.
When she says that was fake, no one really said she was fake for sure. People were just like speculating.
Valentine was my most recent ex, all for entertainment while actively ruining people's lives.
Actively ruining people's lives. Do you know what it means to ruin someone's life? Like, do you know what it means to ruin someone's life? Now, if we were to discover someone could be a potential murderer, potential, I don't know, arsonist, a potential fraud, a potential scammer, don't you think that deserves a potential feeder? Don't you think that deserves some kind of light? Why were you in a position that makes you a potential feeder in the first place? Why is it that when people went and looked into your recent ex, right, that she wasn't just a regular person. She just so happens to be on funeral website. She so happens to have dated 900-pounder that died. She just so happens to go to a funeral and speak on it. Speak in it. She just so happens to have a daughter. She just so happens, like, make it make sense.
For entertainment while actively ruining people's lives.
It also wasn't all for entertainment. You just so happened to find this person that Lynn's supposed to be dating on a funeral website. What the heck? You're not gonna say something?
Valentine was real. I have never lied.
That's a lie. You have never lied is a lie, because we have video clips of you admitting to previous lies. You have never lied is a lie. Everyone lies. You're lying right now.
So many times people be like, why don't you ever talk about her? Like, why don't you ever show her? Why don't we ever hear her? Because of this.
If you had a regular girlfriend, you know what? That's BS. You had Becky on here. You had your previous girlfriends on here before filling Jade. I don't think there was any issues like this. People actually like your previous girlfriends.
Amberlynn, why are your videos so boring? Like, why aren't people in your videos? Because of this. Amberlynn, why don't you show up at your job more? Why don't you put more effort into your videos? Because of this.
You're blaming your audience. I don't know how much Amberlynn makes in a month, but I feel like she makes enough money to not be talking like this. Like, she's trying to blame her audience for everything. You're the reason why I don't have more people on here. You're the reason why I have a lot of story. You're the reason why this is fat acceptance, you know, pro max. You're the reason why, you know, I don't have a girlfriend. You're the reason, Amber. You are your own reason. But you can't see that because you don't want to look at yourself in the mirror.
Amberlynn, why do you like have an attitude towards reaction channels and to your audience? Because of this.
No, you have an attitude because they point things out, they find things out, they hold you accountable. Evelyn, you really want to manipulate everyone into just like, oh my gosh, Evelyn's so sad, she's crying, no tears. She's saying all this, she's right. We should not react to her anymore. We should just leave her alone. Blah, blah.
Still, through it all, I have been able to manage a positive outlook on life.
You know, that's so funny because that's what Tommy said. Tommy was like, oh, no matter what she goes through, she just always has a positive outlook on life. Do you think maybe Amber saw that? Maybe Amber saw that and was like, I want this. This is what I want. Like, this is someone who is not ugly, sounds like fully. This is why she's mad. Because y'all really drove her Tommy away. And Tommy is tall. Like, looking like a different version of Destiny. And sounding like Feline with a higher pitch. So she's like, I got the best of both worlds. And y'all ruined that. So she is big mad. I feel like she might still be talking to her on the low. She just made me mad that she can't do it publicly. Because that's what she really wanted. Posting like a couple videos and have her channel go back to what it used to be, maybe making more money and stuff like that.
Positive outlook on life.
If that even matters, like what do you mean a positive outlook on life? Like, I don't know if that even freaking matters at this point. Like, you're 500 pounds and you're by every second. I don't think that freaking matters. You know, like you're not doing the work really. You just want a girlfriend. And that's pretty much it. Find that person that's amazing. Companionship is nice. But it's just like your priorities are so crazy. Like you are bashing your audience members. You're trying to date someone that could have been a feeder, and when people brought that up, you're not even the slightest bit concerned. That's concerning.
Whether you guys see that or not, I try my hardest in my real life to be happy and bubbly and positive.
I just feel like this fake positivity. Like I just feel like this fake positivity or toxic positivity. That's what I get from Amber.
But I feel like I'm losing sight of that person. Like the person that I tried. It's so hard.
You should try more to be someone that is smaller than 500 pounds. You should try to be the person that is maybe 200 pounds. You can try that.
To be.
It's still giving fake cry. Like, it's just like, like girl, no tears, just changing your voice. And like, I don't even feel the emotion.
Especially once I moved to Oklahoma and moved in by myself, like I felt myself changing and being better and improving in multiple different ways.
Like which ones? Think about it like class, right? A student at the end of the semester, maybe they failed the class and they're like, you have to go down a grade or redo this class, and you're just in front of everyone crying, fake crying, sorry. Oh, I feel like I've changed, I've made differences, da da da, and everyone's like, yeah, but you still scored an F. Are you really actually trying, improving, changing?
And now I just feel myself backtracking, and that scares me, and I don't want to be in that position.
Okay, I feel like this is another setup to the next video of her maybe admitting that she's gained weight or she is not on Ozempic. Maybe she's trying to go ahead and blame her viewers again, you know, by saying that I'm not on Ozempic and it's you guys' fault. Because honestly, I don't think that Amber has been on Ozempic for a minute now, because she hasn't talked about it. It was such a big topic before. And I feel like she was gonna use her new girlfriend as a reason to not do Ozempic. Maybe come on and be like, you guys, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I don't need to be on Ozempic because I can eat and get fat now because I have someone that loves me for who I am and what I look like from the inside and out. I think that she's trying to set us up to say something like, oh, I've gained weight or I am gonna gain weight or something because you know, because of my audience members and y'all are making me backtrack to an old version of me that was just like a day ago. You know what I mean?
It's just like everyone in this situation is fucking hurting and feeling the gravity of it, while hundreds of people get to just sit back and watch it as if it's entertainment.
I don't know who needs to tell Amber that her entire 10-year career on YouTube has been entertainment. When she started making videos and she started getting views, people found her entertaining. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know whose lives we're ruining. If it's Tommy, I haven't seen anything to make me feel bad about that. Like I haven't seen something to make me feel like, oh, Tommy was completely in the right, you know what I mean, like 100%. Like I haven't seen anything to make me feel that way. So I don't feel bad because not only have you not proved to us that Tommy's innocent, but somebody died. The fact that Lynn has not brought that up, like she's not, it's so concerning and scary.
These are real lives being messed with. Real lives. I can't sit back and let it happen.
You know whose life was real? Tommy's ex.
And watch it happen. I can't support it. I can't condone it.
I'm such a good person.
Never would. And I know a lot of you don't either. Like I'm getting so many messages on Instagram every single day of people that are literal, even haters, that are like, this isn't right. Like what you're going through is not okay.
Lies. Prove it. Show me them DMs. Because I feel like the people you call your haters are saying that and they know themselves. So
something I have very strongly learned, and I have known from the beginning, reaction channels don't care about me.
Why would they?
Neither do the haters. All they care about, how many views they can get, how much money they can make.
Amen. I do care about those things. I want to get a lot of views with this video, and I hope that one day I'll be able to make money off of my content. I do care about those things, and so do you, Amber. That's why you make videos. That's why you make content. That's why you're still on YouTube. That's why you haven't left YouTube. That's why you don't have a regular 9 to 5. That's why you're here. That's true. But I also care about the fact that the person that you were previously dating was also dating somebody else that just so happens to
And the only way they can do that is by disliking every single thing that I do, nitpicking every single thing that I do, creating drama and fake stories around every single part of my life, and doing it consistently.
You just said that you were trolling. So how many years have you stopped trolling to offset all of that? You said that you can take partial accountability, but apparently you're taking zero. Because here you are putting all of it on your audience, on your viewers, on the reaction channels. You haven't said one thing apart from the partial accountability that you can take from trolling that you've done to offset it, to push to make this happen. You haven't said, you're not really, this is just a manipulative video. That's all this is, to create, and your comments are turned off because you don't want.
And that consistently has been wearing at me for years and years and years. And this is finally the straw that broke the camel's back. And I'm personally hurt, and I'm lost, and I'm confused, and I don't know what to do from here on out. I struggle with BPD.
Weed up, baby. Weed up. I struggle with ADHD. But I don't say that every 5 seconds.
So like everything that I'm feeling is normal, and I know that in my rational side, but like I'm feeling it at a magnitude that like normal people don't feel.
You're not the only one with BPD, you know?
I really think that Amber tries to weaponize her BPD to try and get sympathy from people. But I don't think you need to have BPD to have heightened emotions. You can just be naturally sensitive and feel all these emotions and stuff. You don't need to have BPD for this. Or you don't need to have BPD to be shitty at relationships and just have relationship issues and be emotional, really.
You know, and I feel like BPD is a good excuse. You know what I mean? But also when it comes to a lot of mental health things, I feel like the older you get, the more you're able to handle it. At least to know your patterns a little. Like it's just even if it's a little bit. Even if it's a little bit. But when it comes to Amber, who is a no liar, you know what I mean? Just all around a troll, like she said herself. It's kind of hard. If you were taking progressive steps, if you were like, hey guys, so today I realized I was doing this in my relationship and I realized it was the BPD, so I took these active steps to, do better, whatever, or this is what I did today and I was able to, like that, that would be, I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
We know.
I just know that whatever I say, like it just feels like there's a large amount of people that are just deaf to my words. But if I can prove,
and I know a lot of people care about Amber Lynn's safety. I don't think I'm there. You know what I mean? Like I didn't start from the bottom. I'm not really there, but I don't like on some level I do kind of care. I do want the best for her. I really wish she will just get back on Ozempic or do the Ozempic thing, lose the weight, and stuff like that. But ultimately, I just feel like that might not happen. That's where a lot of people are at. So we're just gonna be here for the entertainment. The moment when she said that she was partially accountable, that was like 2 seconds out of the 7 minute and 43 freaking second video.
that Valentine isn't someone that you guys think it is, there's your proof.
Try again. Let's do it again. So I'm assuming we're going to get more videos from Amber soon because I feel like she's just setting this video up for the next video. She's probably already like planned this all out in her head and her strategy or whatever that she's doing here. But that's the end of the video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Cheers.